What's good, YouTube? We back with another video. And first, I'm Paul.
I'm Raven.
And today we gonna make something spicy for you guys. Basically, we gonna tell you guys how we met, and we might get some Chinese food in between. We might film when we eat, I don't know. But stay tuned, we'll see you soon. Alright, we back, y'all. We just got the food. It was kind of too loud in the mall, so we just gonna eat it in a car, and we'll tell you guys how we met. And we got Chinese food, by the way.
A little mukbang. I just threw some of the rice. Alright, so this one's mine.
So we ate this Chinese food like over 20 times.
We used to come here every week, every Friday.
Tell them how the price changed.
Every time we come, it was always a different price. I wasn't paying attention to how much it was this time. But when we first started coming, this was like $16, I think.
Yeah.
And then one day it was 18, and then one day it was 20, and then like it just kept going up. But I think the last time we came was probably like 22.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just like each time it just got more and more. It was just like randomly it would be more. But let's show you guys what we got.
And the store owner like shows us love. Like he remembers us.
Yeah,
so.
We haven't been here in months, and he remembered my order. Paul changes his every time, but.
Alright, so mine.
You like that?
You see it? Okay. So mine, I got lo mein, shrimp fried rice, mango chicken, and Bangkok chicken.
And for mine, I got regular fried rice, mango chicken, and bourbon chicken. And we also got a cherry Coke that we're just gonna share.
And we also like always eat this with spoons.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but it works.
But I'm gonna start telling you guys the story about how we met. So I've got everything in my phone. I'm just that type of person. I just have everything. So it started on Tinder, the dating app. I don't know who swiped right first. Paul says that he just like swipes right on everybody, then goes back through later and deletes it. So I'm guessing he swiped right first, and then because when I swiped right, it said that we matched. And I didn't believe it because Paul was that type of person to just have like, I don't want to say pictures that he just flexed in, but he's got like a really nice Mustang, so that was in one of the pictures, and like just stuff like that. Like he's got a nice body, so that was in one of the pictures. Like he wore a super tight like workout shirt, so you could see his abs and his arms and everything. So it was very impressive. I don't remember what his bio said.
Probably something corny. I don't know.
It was something dumb, and I just laughed because I like goofy people, and that was him. That was the vibe I got. But on September 12th was when I swiped right on him, and it said that we matched. And I just sat there and I was like, there's no way. There's no way he swiped right on me, little old me. And then he messaged me and said, Raven, TBH, you out here looking like an extra steak Chipotle burrito with a side of chips to go. ... Like, where you been, girl? And then, like, the emoji where he's got, like, his palm on his face. And then in another message, he said, and you could pull off glasses. OMG. I read this message like 12 times. I was like, because I was still in shock that like, this man, like he's cute, he's obviously funny, like, I was like, why would he match with me? Like, I was just a nobody, like, my Instagram wasn't anything. Like, I just had, I don't think I even posted, like, and yeah.
She looked like a homebody, so. Plus, I like what I saw, so I went after it.
But it was just like, I was so skinny then. Like, I was just, like, you hold up your pinky, I looked like that. That was it. There was no body. There was just.
She over-exaggerated. She had a decent little figure.
Not like I have now.
I made that.
You did. But so I just said thank you with, like, the blushing emoji.
Now, let's go to the Snapchat messages, how you flaked on me.
Wait, we're not there yet.
All
so,
right.
then, like, we just had, like, a It wasn't like a conversation. It was just kind of like flirty back and forth. He was like, I don't stop the messages because I deleted my Tinder and I only screenshotted like certain things. But he said something about me having abs. He was like, you gotta teach me how to get abs like that or something like that. I was like, what do you mean? You have legit abs. I just have lines. Because I just had like if I kept working out, I could have had abs. I had like the shape. I just didn't like actually have them. He said, is it bad? I just wanted to hear that. With like the laughing emoji with the tears. I read that and I was like, what? And then he said, add me on Snap so we can continue this. And gave me his Snapchat.
I was just spitting a little game, sprinkling a little seasoning, spice it up.
So then we go to Snapchat.
Nah, I'm saying.
Let's scroll all the way back. So on September 17th, is it the same day? No, we matched on September 12th, so this is like a couple days later. 2018. He said, alright, so yeah, about those abs, Raven. With like the laughing emoji with like the sweating one. I said they're non-existent. He said, LOL, you don't work out, that's all natural then, huh? I said, I mean, I work out, but they just aren't abs. He said, if we ever work out, I got you. That's what good people do. Then those lines will be fine. With the emoji with the hard eyes, the eye emoji, then the laughing emoji with the tears. I said, I'm gonna have to take you up on that. He said, bet LOL, you seriously asking me out on a workout date? That's a little intense. I was like, is it?
So she was capping. She said she worked out, and she was not working out, so.
Like, it just little, like, home workouts. Like, I did, like, squats and crunches.
How many times a month?
When I felt like
she felt like it.
So, Paul still does this. Like, if you go on his phone right now, he's probably got, like, 50 unread messages. He's the type of person to just, like, start a conversation and never finish it. So, this is the next day. This is September 18th. He said, good morning, ... ha, nah. Or, haha, nah. I just don't want to outdo you, and you saying you're tired, then I'll feel bad. With, like, this emoji. He said, other than that, it can happen. I said, wow, I see how it is. He said, it's not even like that. Listen to how smooth this is. It's not even like that. I think a movie and food this Friday sounds better, to be honest.
You gotta have, like, the little smooth transitions.
I
and
said,
she was just eating it up.
I was. I said, well, I work 3 to 11:30 on Friday with, like, sad face. And then he sent, like, the crying face and said, no, then Saturday. I said, I'm 5 to 11:30, so... He said, damn, Miss Working Lady, so earlier that day, I can steal some of your time, right? I said, sounds good. He left it on red.
Smooth criminal.
That was on September 18th. Now we're on September 22nd. I said, wow, you already forgot about me. Shake my head. He said, haha, it's not even like that. Anyways, LOL, do you stay in Charlotte? I stay by... I'm not going to say where. I said, I'm in Cornelius. It's right by Charlotte. Because we don't live there anymore, so I don't care about that. He said, how far? I said, it's like 20 to 30 minutes. He said, okay, cool. I pick you up, or... I said, I'm kind of out right now. I wasn't out. I was just at home. He said, I'm talking in about an hour. We can meet, or I can get you. LOL, let me know soon. I said, all right. I'm still getting my... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was getting my nails done. It was a different time.
Hold on. Let's talk about how, like... She said, I forgot about her.
It was 4 days you left me on red.
Yeah, 4 days. You see how I got her chasing me, you know what I'm saying? That's how you live running a little game. That's how it was. That's some free Tinder game for you youngins. No cap.
So I was getting my nails done. I remember now. I said, I'm still getting my nails done right now, so if you want to meet somewhere, let me know. He said, Pineville Mall, where are you by right now? I said, I just got back home. Now, these conversations... It'd be like 30 to 40 minutes in between each message. It wasn't like we were responding quick to each other. It was like a whole game of cat and mouse. Like I said, I'm getting my nails done at 1:30. And then at 2:10, I said, I just got back home. Like, that was literally 40 minutes later. He said, so I said, I just got back home. He said, okay. Then you want me to pick you up? Let's go to Dave & Buster's. Sound good? I said, yeah, it does sound good, but my mom needs me to take her to the store real quick. That's the part that didn't happen.
Flake. That's flake number 1.
He said, all right, straight. I'm at the store right now, so I'll be a minute. What's the address? That was at 2:14. at 4 o'clock, I said, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was going to take us that long. I wasn't even doing anything. Like, I was just at home. So I had really strict parents. And, like, he knows that now. My parents wouldn't let me do anything. I could only hang out with the 2 friends that they knew. They didn't, like, obviously they didn't know Paul. And it wasn't like I had guy friends or anything. So it was just... I had a straw in the cup already, I thought.
Nah.
Oh. But so, it was just difficult. So I sat there for 2 hours trying to come up with a way I can hang out with him. And I didn't realize it had been 2 hours.
Bro, the straws don't even fit in the cup. Like, it could fall in if I push it anymore.
So let me go back in. That was on September 22nd. On September 30th, he said, how about next weekend? I said, I get my schedule tomorrow, so I'll let you know. He said, bet, LOL, send me a pic. Because at this point, like... I've like done them like 3 times.
I was done with the games.
He says, send me a picture of your schedule. So I sent it to him. He said, there's a few messages I don't have saved. But he said, you proved it though. So we can work out together if you about it in the near future. So I said, most def. October 6th. This is like a week later. He said, what's up? I don't know what we were talking about. But the first message I have says, I feel it. What's up then, huh?
That was after the date?
No.
Oh.
We haven't gone on our first date yet. I was like, I'm just hella tired. And then he sent like this sad emoji with the broken heart and said, you suck. So that was the last message I had saved. That was from October 6th. Our first date was on October 17th. So eventually I decided, and I remember it too. We went to the Concord Mills Mall. That's in Concord, North Carolina. And first we went to the Twin Peaks restaurant. Neither of us have been to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is basically Hooters, but with a little less clothes. Like, they wore like the tiniest skirts. Like, at least at Hooters they wear like booty shorts. At Twin Peaks they literally were wearing skirts like this long. And just straight like bikini tops.
Good vibes everywhere.
So then, like, I'm over here trying to make conversations while we're eating. So I was like, yeah, so, like, how old are you? I feel like I don't know. It was just, like, little things like that. Like, oh, like, what do you like to do? Like, do you have any siblings? And he was like, yeah, I have a brother and a sister. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, he was just being dry. Like, over text and everything, it was just, like, full conversations. And then we get there in person. And he was like, yeah, I have a brother and a sister. And I was like, all right, you know, like, how old are they? What are their names? You know, like, elaborate. I was like, what's your favorite color? He said, red. Like, it was just, like, dumb things. I was like, where are you from? He said, Ohio. Like, there was no context to it. There was no context to it or anything. It was just, like, Ohio.
It was her interview, not mine.
But he wasn't asking me anything, so he's like, Ohio. I was like, oh, cool, I'm from New Jersey. He said, oh, okay. So I was like, bro. So then he said, let's go to Dave & Buster's, which is across the street. So I was like, all right, finally, like, something to do. So he got in his car, I got in my car, and we went over there. Also, I forgot to mention, I was very embarrassed to meet him because, again, on his Tinder and on his Instagram and on his Snapchat, he's always posting about this Mustang that he has. So I was like, you know, me and my beat-up 2010 Kia Optima with no back bumper, I was like, there's no way. Like, what am I supposed to do? And my mom had a minivan and my dad didn't have a car. Like, he just had his work vehicle. So I was like, it's not even like I could just finesse, like, one of my parents' cars and pull up real quick and just, like... No, I had to go in my brown Kia with no bumper. So I was like, all right. Embarrassing. So that was the other reason I didn't want to, like, meet up at first. Because I was just nervous. Because I was like, this guy with this really nice car, like, you know, he's cute.
And I was 20 at the time.
I was 18. But yeah, so then we went to Dave & Buster's. He took his car, I took my car. And we went inside and we played games. And he beat me at everything.
And I started to feel bad, so, like, so I play, like, sports and stuff. Like, and I used to play, like, competitive, so you have to try out and stuff like that. So, we went in Dave & Buster's, and me being competitive, I was just busting her ass at everything. So, I'm like, all right, let me chill. I got to start losing. So, I started losing, and then I pulled another smooth move. We went to, like, the teddy bear.
Like the prize machine?
And I won her a bear. A bear. And I never win on those, but that day I won.
And it was one of the Carolina Panthers Bears. And like, I watch football, but I don't like the Panthers. So it was just like kind of, it was funny to me that like, literally it stayed in my car for like a week.
With the tag on it though. Let's get that out the air. With the tag on. She didn't even take the tag off.
Because I didn't want to like mess it up. Because whenever I cut the tag off, I always end up like ripping stuff. If I cut the tag off my socks, there's always a hole in the sock. Like, I don't know. So I didn't want to cut the tag off and risk like it losing its ear. But he got mad because I kept it in my car. But I kept it in my car because I was always in my car. I was always working. I was always like doing something. I wasn't in school at the time. Yeah, because I took a semester off from college. So it was always in my car with me. Whereas like I felt bad if I would just like throw it in my closet and just leave it in there. So I had it in my car with me all the time. So like when we would hang out and stuff, he'd be like, "Why is the bear still in here? Like, you can't take it inside?" Literally, I would just leave it in the car, so it was always with me. But so after the first date, he didn't text me. So wait, no, this is a few hours after our date. Our date was probably like, what time do you think it was? It was probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
This text is at 9:30 at night. Just like the little part that I have. So I remember I was like, you know, like, thanks, you know, I had a really good time. He was like, yeah, me too. So I pulled the move. I was at work, I think, when this happened. No, it was a couple days later. So I was like, so will there be a next time with the eye emojis? He said, I mean, if you want it to be with the shrugging emoji. I said, well, I'm asking you, is that what you want? He said, I don't think I would have won you a bear if I didn't. There's your answer with the laughing.
Smooth criminal, I'm telling y'all. Smooth criminal with it.
So that was, what did I say? October 17th. Our first date, October 17th, 2018. Now we're on October 30th. I remember I was working at Pizza Hut at the time. It was just like me and some of my friends that worked there together. Literally, that Pizza Hut was always dead. Like, there was never any orders, like, so I don't care. I was the manager there. So we were all just, like, hanging out, like, joking around or whatever, because this was at 7:41 from the screenshot I have. It's from 7:41. So it was too early to start cleaning up and stuff, because that one we closed at 10. So me and Paul are just texting back and forth. I'm trying to make him mine. Like, I'm trying to get him to ask me out, like, be his girlfriend, all this stuff. So I don't remember what the conversation was, but it was basically just, but we were just, like, talking and stuff. And like I said, I was flirting and just trying to, like, you know, become cuffed. So he said, I'm thinking it means 10/30/18. So October 30th, 2018 was the day Paul officially made me his girlfriend. Now, like I said, I have messages of everything. I have random screenshots. So the first time he told me he loved me was November 23rd, which is coming up very soon. And, excuse me, the conversation went, I think I'm in love with you. The crying emoji and, like, the mind blown emoji. I was like, oh, for real? He said, yeah, for real. I said, so what makes you think you're in love with me? He said, because I really, really like you. And feel like in my last relationships, they just happened. Like, I wasn't really in love, but you were so different. I don't know. That's the last screenshot I have. But that's basically just how we met.
Why are you wearing my hoodie?
You gave this to me. He does this all the time. So we have an apartment together, and when he was moving out of his mom's house, he went through his closet and got rid of a bunch of his clothes. So naturally, I picked a few items to move to my closet. And every time I take them, he says, why are you wearing my hoodie? Why are you wearing my shirt? You were going to donate them.
So that's that video. So that's the story of how we met.
The little mukbang.
A little mukbang. That's what you call it. We'll see y'all in the next video.